Well, the
Are
ones
you ready?
on the
Welcome to the Sarpy County Board of Equalization meeting. Today is Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024. It's 3:00 p.m. Please silence all cell phones. A copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is located on the north wall of the county boardroom. We have present today Commissioners Klug, Warren, Mixon, and Burmeister. Commissioner Kelly is absent today, along with our County Administrator Bonnie Moore, our County Clerk Deb Hotelling and her assistant Tabby, and our County Assessor Dan Pittman, and our County Treasurer Jeff Meixel is here. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll start with item number 4, the consent equalization agenda with items of routine regular matters expected to be adopted without dissent. Would anyone like to see any items removed from the consent agenda, or if not, a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Klug, second by Commissioner Warren. Any discussion? Please vote. Item 5.1 is minutes, June 25th, 2024. Deb Hotel and Clerk Register of Deeds.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Klug, second by Commissioner Warren. Was I present for that, Deb? Because I can't get it to come up.
Yes.
Okay.
Mixon was gone.
Mixon was absent. Okay, thank you. I knew somebody was absent. but I-
Just have to highlight that, don't you?
Sorry. Well, I thought it was me, so.
Was absent.
I think 2 weeks ago you were absent.
Yeah, our mic's not on, we're not picking it up. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, please vote.
Okay, so here, all right. Okay, A's, Klug, Burmeister, Warren, abstain Mixon, and absent Kelly.
Item 5.2 is notice evaluation changes, 456 approvals, 5. Dan Pittman, County Assessor.
Good afternoon. These are special evaluation applications that were filed, Greenbelt.
Any questions for Dan?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Mixon. Any discussion? Please vote.
A's 4, absent Kelly.
Item 5.3 is notice evaluation changes, clerical errors, 6. Dan Pittman, County Assessor.
Any questions on these?
Any questions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Mixon, second by Commissioner Klug. I see that we do have some people in the gallery. If you would like to speak on any of these matters that are before us, if you'll come to the front row, I'll know that you might want to speak on that matter. Any discussion?
The only question I have, and I think your answer was fairly clear. One of those is a mistake from a computer program.
Yeah, my understanding is that the computer program is supposed to pull in all relevant sales for a market area and in a given time period. For some reason, the program did not pull a sale in. It may have been coded incorrectly, and so it just didn't get recognized. When a taxpayer came in to discuss with the appraiser for the area, she identified that this sale had not been included, and so went back and recalculated the market adjustment.
So it could either have been a coding issue or a computer glitch,
Yeah,
and that would still be considered clerical, correct?
yes, it would be.
Any other questions or discussion? Please vote.
A's 4, absent Kelly.
Item 5.4 is tax corrections 17435 to 17441. Dan Pittman, Assessor.
Any questions on these?
Questions for Dan?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Klug.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Mixon. Any discussion? Please vote.
Ayes 4, absent Kelly.
All agenda items having been addressed as published, the Board of Equalization is adjourned and will reset for the Board of Commissioners. Welcome to the Sarpy County Board of Commissioners meeting. Today is Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024. It's 3:05 p.m. We have present today Commissioners Klug, Warren, Mixon, and Burmeister. Commissioner Kelly is absent today, along with our County Administrator Bonnie Moore and our County Clerk Deb Hotelling and her assistant Tabby. We'll start with Commissioners, Administrators, announcements, and comments, starting with Commissioner Mixon.
I'd just like to wish everyone a happy and safe 4th of July. And please be courteous of your neighbors, because as I think back, and I can think back, but this is only out of a history book. Obviously, the first veterans were the revolutionaries that gave this country the freedom and established this country. But then I also have a special shout out. And today is my dad's 103rd birthday. Obviously, he has passed away. But I just want to share with you, he was born in 1921. And like so many other veterans of that time frame, or anyone born in the early 20s, even in all of the 1920s, what they dealt with in their lives. They grew up, especially in the Midwest as well, then had a depression. Then they suffered through the great, the windstorms, the
Dust Bowl.
The Dust Bowl years. And then after all of those challenges, they got the great honor to go fight for this country, which was not, I'm not making light of that. They had to go fight in World War II. They were a unique generation, and my dad was one of them. He did not stand out. I mean, it was a full effort. I'm not saying anything more than that. Everybody has some relative that fought in World War II. And it took this whole nation and everyone to keep us free. So again, be courteous of all of your neighbors, especially the veterans, because some of them might not like all the noise and everything that you're making. So again, be safe and have a great 4th.
Commissioner Warren?
No comment.
Commissioner Klug?
I just want to wish everybody a safe and happy Independence Day.
Bonnie?
No comments.
Moving on to item number 4, the consent commissioners agenda. Would anyone like to see items removed or a motion to approve?
Motion approved.
Second.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Klug. Any discussion? Please vote.
Ayes 4, absent Kelly.
Item 5.1 is minutes, June 25th, 2024, Deb Hotelling, Clerk Register of Deeds.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Klug, second by Commissioner Warren. Any discussion? Please vote.
Ayes 3, abstain Mixon, absent Kelly.
Item 5.2 is Resolution 2024-190, accept pledged securities for treasurer depositories by Access Bank. Jeff Meixel, treasurer. Anybody have any questions for Jeff on this?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Klug and second by Commissioner Warren. Any discussion? Please vote.
Ayes 4, absent Kelly.
Item 5.3 is public hearing, possible vacation of right-of-way, 108th Street north of Capehart, Ryan and Amanda Wettergren. Andrea Gosnold Parker, Senior Deputy County Attorney.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. There is no action required to be taken by the board today. This item comes before the board for purposes of public hearing. An application was filed for a vacation of right-of-way from 180th Street north of Capehart, just about to Interstate I-80. The application was reviewed, electors were verified, direction was sent to the county engineer to conduct a road study. They have provided their recommendation. Public hearing was published on June 12th, June 19th, and June 26th. and comes before the board today. An item will be placed on next week's board agenda or the next plausible board agenda meeting for action to be taken.
This is a public hearing, so if you're here to speak on this topic, I think we'll take the applicant last, just so that you have the opportunity to respond to anything anybody else would say. And if you are speaking on this matter, if you want to come to the podium, state your name and spell your last name, and whatever you'd like us to know.
Well, my name is Randall Eggink, E-G-G-I-N-K. I've owned the property, the 95.44 acres there. We bought it in '99. And since that time, I'm totally against this vacation. And this is why. It's been in the Sarpy County Planner for commercial industrial development since forever. We all use public roads to get to our homes and our businesses. And to take this road opportunity out of here is wrong. I want that road in there. I want my farmer to be able to get in there. I want whoever I sell that industrial ground between Facebook and Nebraska Crossing to be able to be paved so people can get there. I also feel like I paid for part of that road already, because when they put them power poles in that I did not want and gave them 2 other options to put them on, they wanted 4 acres. When they came back, they wanted 5.1. Because they said, we have to have more of your ground, so when 180th goes through there, we have enough space next to the power poles. You can't fight eminent domain. This is what they said, this is what happened. I had to take the easement money that they gave me, and I'd like to know who's gonna compensate me if the road doesn't go through there. We wanted to put a house out there, my wife and I. They said, well, you got to subdivide 20 acres owned, because when this gets industrialized, commercialized business park, they don't want to buy over 4 acreages. So we couldn't even do it unless we subdivided into 20 acres, because they said this will be industrial way back then. And I was told it was in the Sarpy County Planner since 1985 when we bought it. The other thing is, I don't understand the people that signed this petition. They're paving between 370 and Vala's a half mile. That's on the north side of the interstate. All these people's addresses on this petition are on the north side of the interstate. I never got contacted to talk about their road getting paved over there or not paved. But they can't even get over there to my side unless they come over 192nd or 156th and come around. I don't know why they have anything to even say about and I have the property that has the most footage that's going to be affected by this. The last issue is Mr. Wettergren talks about how he uses 180th Street. Well, I use 138th Street to pull into my driveway. There's no reason to give public ground back or vacate this. This is public ground, a section road that was marked there for the people. And to give it away and say you can't put a road in there is wrong. And I find all of this quite ridiculous. I'm sorry, but you know what? You don't put an acreage in the middle of a planned industrial commercial development area. I'm sorry, and I'm in the same position. I'm out in Bennington on 20. I understand, but when you buy that, count on concrete, buildings, roofs, semis, which is all what the Sarpy County Planning Board has planned for this area since forever. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. come on up to the podium if you'd like, and if you'll state your name, spell your last name for us, that'd be great.
I'm Ryan Weddergren. The section of road that I'm requesting is actually not on his property, I'm just requesting what's on mine. So the section behind that is on his can maintain. All I'm asking is what's on my property so that it doesn't go right in front of my house. I know it's gonna develop around us, but it's a square mile of field that will eventually develop. So why can't a road be moved around, essentially, so it's not going by my front door where my kids play? I understand what's there. We bought into it 2 years ago. I called the courthouse and everything, to see if there were any plans. All I was told about was 192nd interchange. And that was about it, and the power poles. But I don't see a problem with moving the road just on my property, outside of my line, to the square mile of fields that will be developed to come around if that happens on 180th. But 192nd is where the interchange is going anyway. And I've spoken with the Valas over there too, and they don't want the interchange on 180th either, because that would cut into their farm. So they agree with me. It's going to be 192nd anyway, and on the engineer's report that he submitted, he said he's against it because of the possible interchange, but even on his map, it states 192nd that he submitted. That's where the interchange would be. I just don't want it on my property. What he wants for his, I'm fine with. I'm not asking to vacate the section on his, just on mine. So it can go around me, and the only property in all that area is mine, so why put a city road through the only standing property when there's all that other land that could be used? It's gonna get developed, I know that. Just move the road around so it's not at my front door. That's all I ask. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Weddergren. Okay, so no action on that item today. We'll move on to item 6.1, which is an executive session discussion of a legal matter. Andrea Gosnold, Parker Senior Deputy County Attorney.
For the protection of the public interest, I move that we go into executive session to discuss a legal matter.
Second.
Motion to go into executive session on a legal matter made by Commissioner Klug, second by Commissioner Mixon. Any discussion? Please vote.
A is for, absent Kelly.
And for today, we will stay in the boardroom for this particular executive session, so we do have to ask the members of the public to leave the boardroom.
how to do this or not. Okay, do you have the mics up there? I'm not sure I know how to do this.
They're green.
They're green? Go.
Okay. It is now 3:36 PM. At 3:17 PM, we went into executive session where our discussion was restricted to a legal matter. I need a motion that we return to regular session.
So moved.
Second.
Motion to return to regular session by Commissioner Mixon, second by Commissioner Klug. Any discussion? Please vote.
Ayes 4, absent Kelly.
All agenda items having been addressed as published, the Board of Commissioners is adjourned.
Angie, I got something for you.